Thank you for tuning in to your daily extended Wallops weather briefing for Monday, April 13th. Still seeing quite a bit of heavy rain and some embedded thunderstorm activity out there, like we have been seeing for the past couple of hours as of 10 a.m. currently. We're going to continue to see showers and thunderstorms for the next couple of hours, maybe seeing a little bit of a break in the action as we go towards lunchtime, and then possibly seeing another round of some strong storms in the mid-afternoon hours. Take a quick look at our surface analysis. There's that deep low covering much of the eastern third of the United States. You can see this very tight pressure gradient that has set up across the mid-Atlantic. That is what's been giving us these gusty winds. Currently at Wallops, saw the highest wind gusts occur around sunrise this morning at 40 miles per hour. So haven't seen those winds too bad at Wallops. We do anticipate them to increase though as we go towards the late morning hours and into the early afternoon. So we definitely have not hit the windiest part of the day yet. Up near Salisbury, currently seeing wind gusts a little bit higher though, of around 55 miles per hour, and we're going to continue to see that being accompanied with heavy rain and maybe an embedded thunderstorm or two as well. Take a quick look at our satellite loop here. This is you can see this large area of cloudiness, and that's what's helping to bring us those rain showers. There is a little bit of clearing you can see starting to show up across the western Virginia, and if we can get that clearing over here, maybe get just a little bit of sunshine, even if it's for a very brief period, that could help to set up for a second round of thunderstorms, possibly even some severe thunderstorms for the mid to late afternoon period. Take a look at our radar loop as well across the region. Uh, Here's our radar for the Mid-Atlantic region. You see this areas of very heavy returns going across the lower shore of Virginia and then starting to move up towards the Maryland eastern shore as well. You can see these wind barbs showing stronger wind gusts across Salisbury. We do have a tornado warning over just to the southeast of Richmond, and that is continuing to move northeastward towards our area, but it does look like it's starting to weaken, and wouldn't imagine it could survive over the colder bay waters as well. But we will be continuing to see some thunderstorm activity and this heavy rain for at least the next hour or two before we get a little bit of a break. Also wanted to show you our wind gusts for today on our European model here. They were much higher from the model run from last night, but this morning's model run has brought them down a little bit. Only seeing wind gusts between 50 and 60 miles per hour, and this model does tend to overdo the wind gust a little bit. So the fact that we've seen the downward trend from yesterday into today is a good sign that wind gusts might not be as severe across the Wallops region as we were thinking, but still cannot rule out still expecting to see some wind gusts of around 55 miles per hour, and still cannot rule out isolated wind gusts even higher than that, especially if we get those additional thunderstorms this afternoon. Let's take a quick look at our up-level winds this morning. You can see very windy across the column, pretty much the same wind speed across from the surface up to 25,000 feet, around 70 to 80 knots from the south of the surface, and shifting southwesterly around 12,000 feet, and then more westerly at the 25,000 foot level. Seeing our freezing level this morning at 12,000 feet. We are going to be seeing those temperatures remain in the 60s this morning, and then once we get this initial round of heavy rain out of the way and possibly see that little bit of clearing that I discussed, we will see those temperatures get into the lower 70s. Also, that'll occur when we see those winds shift from southerly to southwesterly towards the late afternoon hours. So expecting a high of 72 today with a low of 50 degrees tomorrow. Our winds are expected to max out in the late morning hours and into the early afternoon. You see those gusts of 50 there. And then once we get towards the 4 p.m. hour, I think they'll start to quickly subside, especially once we get that second round of possible convection. Once that moves east of the region, those winds are really going to shut off pretty quickly. Seeing that wind advisory likely fall off around 8 p.m. or so, only expecting the northwesterly winds at 8 to 13 knots, gusting to 18 overnight, and then they'll shift to northerly tomorrow morning, helping to usher in a little bit of a cooler air mass into the region, drier as well, so expecting a less windy and drier day for tomorrow. Taking a look at our terminal forecast, currently going to be still seeing some broken clouds out there near 500 feet or so, overcast at 2,500 feet. That's going to be the case throughout the rest of the morning hours, and seeing those ceilings between about 2,500 and 5,000 feet towards the early afternoon. And like I said, could still see that chance of a brief period of sunshine. Any sunshine we'll get will just add to the ingredients to give us another round of thunderstorms. But right now, only looking about a 40% chance of seeing a storm during that second batch this afternoon at Wallops. Does look like areas near Salisbury and farther north do have a little bit of a better chance of seeing a strong thunderstorm this afternoon. As we go into tonight, we'll see clouds increase, becoming scattered at 4,000, scattered at 6,000 by 8 p.m. And then seeing mostly clear skies once we get into midnight tonight. And by tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., it's going to be seeing a scattered cloud deck at 6,500 feet. We are seeing tides normal this morning along the Delmarva Atlantic coast. Let's take a look at our short-term weather model first here to show you how these rain showers are going to progress. Here's that batch of rain that's currently impacting us as we move through the next couple hours. This is noon here. We'll start to see possibly that break that I showed on the satellite earlier. Still a question if we will see that or not. And if we do see any cloud breaks, it's going to be pretty brief, I think. But any chance for the surface to warm up with the sun is going to, like I said, add to the possibility of seeing that second round of thunderstorms this afternoon. So this model does show those thunderstorms developing. You can see them starting to pop right there. This is 1 p.m. and then 2 p.m. seeing this line develop, possibly seeing some stronger to severe storms in there as we go into the 3 p.m. hour. That does look like the best chance they will be impacting the Delmarva. Like I said, it looks like areas to our north are going to be seeing a slightly better chance of seeing those than down at Wallops. We will be seeing that rain end by about 4 or 5 p.m., and that's when the winds should start to die off as well, and then seeing those clouds decrease, becoming mostly clear tonight. Taking a look at the longer range here, there's that front moving across the area. As we go into tonight, seeing those winds shift northwesterly to northerly, ushering in a cooler air mass. So we are going to see those temperatures back into the 50s tomorrow. And then we are going to see a secondary cold front start to develop as we go into Tuesday night and the early Wednesday morning. That's going to bring us another round of some cool rain. Does look like it's going to be pretty light though, and does look like it should be ending by the early afternoon at the latest on Wednesday. It's going to be a chilly day Wednesday, high only getting up to around 50 degrees, maybe a couple degrees below that even. And then it's going to be seeing some weak high pressure build in for the end of the week after that, helping to slowly moderate temperatures back to normal. Going to give us a dry end to the week for Thursday and Friday after receiving all of this rain today and on Wednesday. Then as we go on to Saturday, we're going to see this front start to set up north of the area. And then we're going to see some energy move down, trough digging in, and that's going to cause this low to develop along that front. The low is going to really start to develop across the mid-Atlantic, and you can see that center of that low moving right across the Delmarva for Saturday on this model, giving us a chance for some more scattered showers and thunderstorms. A little bit of disagreements on exactly how this low will develop, so that's something we will be continuing to discuss throughout the week. And then as we go into Sunday, we'll see a drier northwesterly flow set up as some weak high pressure builds across the southeast to end the weekend. So taking a look at our 7-day forecast, going to see those thunderstorms today with those severe wind gusts possible with that high of 72 this afternoon, low of 50 tonight, and then a chillier high tomorrow of 57 degrees under mostly cloudy skies. Wednesday morning, going to be seeing a low of 41 and then that chillier high of 50 degrees with those morning showers. As we go into Thursday and Friday, we'll see a slow return to more moderate temperatures with a high of 58 on Thursday and then 64 on Friday. And then Saturday, you'll see that low start to develop. Still a little uncertain, like I had said, but still we are going to be looking at the possibility of additional showers and thunderstorms for Saturday with that low moving across the area. And then seeing a very pleasant day on Sunday, it looks like, with a seasonable high in the low to mid 60s under partly to mostly cloudy skies. That'll do it for your daily extended weather briefing. Have a great day.